Presented by...
Get scorching deals during Triple J Auto Group's Hot Summer Savings and Summer Showroom Fun Event. Buy a car and win prizes up to $1,000. Visit us online at carsguam.com. Triple J, customers first.
Let's go ahead and skip ahead till you're a little bit older now from working in the pageant circuit.
Right.
And your time gigging when you used to gig at the Reef.
Yes.
And this was back in like maybe the heyday of, you know, Guam wasn't as advanced and we didn't have as many options for bars and clubs and, you know, like venues and movie theaters as we do now and everything.
Right.
So tell me about your performance experience like back then.
You know, I think, if I can recall, we used to start at 9 o'clock in the evening and end at 3.
Because back then all the clubs closed at like 4.
Yes, they closed at 4. So, of course...
Last call was really late.
Yeah, so the 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, that's like about 6 hours, you know, in a club. But, you know, of course, every break time we kind of, the band members would go off into a little quiet place. Because everything is like still boom, boom, boom. Right?
And who are you playing with?
At that time, I started out with Pacific Transfer when there was a transition. Then we changed our names to Blue Fire. So, so we would, you know, there's a little dressing room, you know, and that just kind of muffles everything that's happening outside. And then sometimes we go out to the lobby or the lounge if you just want complete 0 decibel. Zone out. Just to kind of clear, you know, the ears.
Your ears stop ringing.
And
stop
ringing, because it does get loud, and sometimes you just need to go back and refocus and get back to yourself and before you go back for your next set.
And what kind of music were you playing? Was it just like, was it mainly covers of the music that was popular at the time? And, but you know, you've also got a strong, as you said, you know, you were a teen in the 70s, so like a lot of funk, like a lot of, dare I even say, folk music and stuff like that. Because your own musical vocabulary is, I mean, I wish everybody was in this car right now. You could ask Joyleen about most things, music and popular music, and like, you're like a dictionary of everything that's ever came out in the Billboard.
Well, maybe something in the 70s and the 80s. Anything past the 90s is like, you know, what was that?
So what were your own influences?
You know, Chaka Khan is a really big influence of mine. As a matter of fact, Chaka Khan, Earth, Wind and Fire, Chicago.
Oh my God.
You know, Patty Austin, the Rippingtons is current, but you know, even for back then, they were just starting out. Golly gee, that's and there's some jazz folk. You know? So the influence there, you know, it's quite a mix. So when people say, "What kind of music do you sing?" And you know, I kind of like have to take a deep breath because I love all kinds of genres, and I will sing all kinds of genres. I mean, everything from reggae to folk music to even praise and worship music. You know, all kinds. And
did you guys ever tackle Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yes. Yes.
Way before Mantra was doing it, you guys were doing that.
Well, you know, today I play. Okay, I have a group called a duo, High Heels and Sexy Sax.
That is, which is probably the best name for any group.
Okay, Jill Aclaro, my
from
partner
Mantra.
From Mantra is my partner, musical partner. Okay, so yes, we do attempt like Leonard Skinner. Mind you, this is in like Tapanat, or am I allowed to say that?
Sure.
Okay, Tapanat and Papas are the two venues that we play at. Tapanat on Thursdays.
Which we're actually heading to right now, actually.
Nice. Okay, and then Papas on Fridays. And thank you to Tapanat and Papas for consistently having us on board all the time. So.
Yeah, Jill and her husband Mars are like, you know, that's deep Guam music roots.
Yes.
They're such nice people.
Yes, and I love them dearly. And so yes, we do attempt the Bohemian Rhapsody. We do. Jill does Boston. You know, quite. You know, some teasers. So you get people. We have followers that come in here that get, you know, a little bit. You know, not rowdy, but they just kind of get, you know, throw it out there. Hey, can you guys play, you know, Boston?
Freebird!
Yeah, Freebird, that's it. Yeah, and we all know who calls out Freebird all the time.
Yeah.
But,
do you guys have a sign there that says no stairway to heaven?
No.
Yeah.
No, that's...
I think I'll request that next time I'm up there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay, well, what is your personal best song? Like, what song do you never get tired of covering, even if it's, you know, like 1,000 times and everything like that, you still enjoy performing it. It means so much to you on a deep personal level, and you know, it's just great for you to play.
There's quite a few. On the local side, okay, Agate Town.
Mm-hmm.
Jill and I do a jazzy version of that song.
Which is perfect because you are from Agate.
Yes.
Yep.
And then the challenge I like to do is we do a song called "What You Gonna Do For Me" by Chaka Khan.
Mm-hmm.
That's my challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Or we also do "Reasons" by Earth, Wind and Fire. That's another challenge.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. I mean, it's not so tough, but I mean, it's. I mean, after doing it, you know, almost every week.
Philip Bailey's falsetto is not an easy thing to emulate.
Well,
his upper register is tough.
We try not to emulate him.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a great point.
But we try to put our own spill into it, you know. So, not that you know, I don't sing the whole song in falsetto, but there is a register out there that just kind of gets you, you know, you're singing that for like about 4 minutes.
Very cool. Yeah.
You know, but so yeah, the Earth, Wind and Fire "Reasons" is always, majority of the time, our closing song for the night, because it is like one of the toughest ones, where, you know, we can just break loose, tear it out. Your vocal cords become Pelegrin after that.
Finish strong. Right?
Yeah, finish strong. That's right.